Good morning, students. Today we'll discuss the questions that are on determiners from your question bank. Well, while discussing the questions, I will also explain some of the rules. Okay, so let's start from SSLC 1998. Well, the first question, he received dash help from his teachers. Okay, the options are many, much, and more. Now you see here help is an abstract noun. You see, and abstract noun are considered uncountable. Here the answer will be since mass is used with uncountable noun, so the answer will be he received much help from his teachers. The second one, I can depend dash friends I have. The options are few, a few, and the few. You see, few is used with countable nouns. Now you see, few, a few, the few, they are used with countable nouns. Now you see, a few is something, a positive quantity. You see, few is negative. Got it? And the few is a specific amount of a number of something. Anyway, I can depend. Best friends I have. The answer will be I can depend on the few friends I have. Now you see a special rule you should remember when we use the few. Generally, the pronoun is repeated. Okay, the pronoun is repeated. You will find the repetition of pronoun. Here, the pronoun is I. Okay, the question is I can depend on best friends I have. Okay, you see, the question is I can depend best friends I have. Answer will be the few. Here, as I have told you, this is the pronoun. Okay, the subject or the noun, pronoun, whatever, the subject repeats itself. Okay, so you will find two I here. Okay, got it? So this is sort of a rule. Okay, when we use the few or correspondingly with uncountable nouns, the little. With the little also, the subject, the pronoun is repeated. Okay, later when we find such you see questions, we will again discuss the rule. Okay, next one, this guidance from you will be enough for me. The options little, a little, and the little. The answer will be a little guidance from you will be enough for me. You see, something, of course, it is a small amount of something, still something positive. In that sense, a few and a little is used. Well, my father is studying in a European university. Okay, you see, generally a article, indefinite article a or an is used depending upon the sound of the noun actually. Okay, whether it is a vowel sound or a consonant sound, it doesn't matter whether that particular word begins with a vowel or consonant, but we are interested in the sound. Sometimes word you see begins with a consonant like honest, but it has a vowel sound, that's why we use n. Okay, and sometimes a word starts with a consonant, or you see the vowel, but it is a consonant sound. In such cases we use a. Got it? For example, a, useful, usual, etc. Got it? So my father is studying in a European university. Next one, he gave away this money he had to the beggar. As I have told you, here the subject, here the pronoun actually, he is repeated. Okay, So repeat itself. Okay. So he gave away the little money he had to the beggar. Okay. Now you see, as I have told you, few and little. Few is used with countable nouns and little is used with uncountable nouns, but they are equal to a negative sense. Got it? For example, say you have a bucket, okay, bucket, and you put 2 or 3 spoon of water. You can't say there is no water, it's not correct, but there is little water, because in a bucket, you see, 2 or 3 spoon of water is not significant. Got it? That's why you can say there is little water in the bucket. Okay. In this way, if say in the Eden Garden, it's a very big stadium, only there is 3 or 4 you see audience, who is watching, sitting there, say. So we can say there is few people, okay, watching the match in the Eden Garden, because in that particular stadium, big stadium, where the capacity is over lakhs, only 3 or 4 people, doesn't matter actually. Okay, is not significant. So in such cases, we use few. Okay, few is negative. Okay, little is negative. Anyway, next one. Dash of my friends help me much in my distress. Okay, so the answer will be a few. A few of my friends help me much in my distress. Next one. I got dash help from my mother, then my father. Okay, here in case there is a comparison, that's why I got more help from my mother than my father, because there is a comparison. Then is there. Dash union leader will address the workers. The answer will be an union leader will address the workers. Okay, now we come to SSLC 2000 questions. Okay, I received this encouragement from my parents. Okay, here encouragement is an abstract noun, so it is uncountable, and that's why I received much encouragement from my parents. Next one, 2000 B. My brother is an NCC cadet. Okay, an NCC. It begins with a, you see, vowel sound. That's why even if NCC N is a consonant, we use N. NCC cadet. Okay, he does not trust dash friends he has. Now again, I have told you here, he repeats itself in the same sentence. So he doesn't trust the few friends he has. So the specific number of friends he has, and he doesn't trust those friends. Okay, a busy man has less time to waste. Okay, a busy man has little time to waste. It means literally a busy man has no time to waste. Okay, that's why no is equal to little. That's why he has little time to waste. Now 2001. He gave me a 1 rupee note. Can you lend me a few books? Okay, few books is negative. The few here doesn't use, because no specific book is mentioned. So the answer will be a few books. Okay, then he is dash older than his wife. The answer will be he is much older. Now with comparative degree we use much. He is much older than his wife. The next one, he will stay here for a little while. Okay, the next one, dash of the boys has done his work. Each of the boys. The options are every, some, and each. The answer will be each of the boys has done his work. She has lots of things to do. The options are lots of, much, and most. The answer will be she has lots of things to do. Now it is 2002. I cannot give you any money. Negative, with negative we use any. Our principal is a man of few words. Okay. Uh, then okay, she doesn't go dash. Okay, she doesn't go dash. Uh, she doesn't get, actually she doesn't get dash time for studies. Okay, here much time for you see studies. My brother is again unsophisticated. Then the story is very interesting. Why very? Because interesting is an adjective. With adjective and adverb we generally used very. Okay, 2003, dash of the property was destroyed in the flood. Answer will be much of the property. Okay, it was destroyed in the flood. Next one, well, he has to manage with dash money he earns. Here again, the pronoun, the subject he repeats itself. So he has to manage with the little money he has. Okay, the next one. This is a European. This is this European lady I was talking about. Now, here a specific European lady is he talks about a specific European lady. So that's why this is the European lady I was talking about. Many guests were invited, but only a few turned up. Okay, a small number of people arrived, actually turned up. We found the house without much difficulty. Okay, Rajasthan is called the Scot of Assam. Okay, so when we compare something, we use the, actually. Okay, for example, sorry, for example, Kalidas is the Shakespeare of India. Okay, anyway, this is dash room I work in. This is the room I work in. It's about a specific room. That's why that die is used. Dash of the apples were rotten. Okay, so apples is a countable noun. That's why many of the apples were rotten. So the answers here options were much, many, and more. Only dash of the applications were suitable. When you find only, when there is only, you can either a few or a little. Okay, when there is only, you have to use either, depending upon whether it is countable or uncountable, a few or a little. Okay, that is sort of a rule. So only a few applications were acceptable, suitable. Okay, I expect only a little encouragement. Again, only is there, so I expect only a little encouragement from you. Next one, this is 2004 E. The workers decided to form a union, not an union, a union, because it has a consonant sound. The word begins with a consonant sound. So, did you buy any bread today? Okay, interrogative sentences we use any. Now, SSLT 2005. Only dash among the invitees turned up. So only is there. So only a few invitees among the invitees turned up. So do you have dash books on astrology? So do you have any books on astrology? You will have to manage with dash money you have. So the little money you have. So here you repeat itself in the same sentence. Okay, that's why you will have to manage with the little money you have. Okay, the next one, dash undergraduate cannot apply for the post. Okay, so an undergraduate cannot apply for the post. The society gives less respect to a thinker. Okay, much respect. Respect is uncountable. It's an abstract verb. Generally, they are considered uncountable. So we are using much here. So this is not a usual happening. Okay. In 2006, we have these questions. The girl has, many good qualities. Qualities here is countable noun, it's a plural. So, many good qualities. Can you help me with a little money? Okay. And then our principal is a man of few words. Did you buy any oranges today? Okay. Our teacher gave us much useful advice. Advice is again uncountable. Kalidas is the Shakespeare of India. Okay. Now 2007 we have these questions. He has uh, the few friends who stand by him. Okay. Okay. He has a few friends actually who stand by him. Next one, did you have, uh, you see any difficulty in finding the house? Since it is interrogative, we are using any. Okay. His brother is a university student. Then I appreciate even a little help from you. An umbrella use a useful thing. A useful thing. Okay. Have you any books to read? Have you any book to read? Okay. Question mark. Now 2008 SSLC questions. Many guests were invited, but only a few turned up. So these questions are repeated actually. This is a European lady. This is the European lady I was talking about a specific European lady. I cannot give you any money. So this is negative. That's why any. We found the house without much difficulty, and Sri Lanka is an island. Rest of the boys was rewarded. Is rewarded. Each of the boys was rewarded. Now SSL 2009, he gave me the little money he had. He gave away the little money he had to the beggar. Reading is a useful hobby. Only a few of the candidates was suitable. They won the match without much difficulty. Then well, rest of the competitors will get a certificate. Each of the competitors will get a certificate. I don't expect any help from them. So it's a negative sentence. That's why we are using any. So now SSLC 2010. My brother is an NCC cadet. First read the few books you have with you. Rest of the oranges were rotten. Options are many, more, and much. Since oranges is a countable noun, that's why many of the oranges were rotten. Socrates gave much useful advice to his pupils. Hurry up, we have only a little time left. Only is there, that's why a little. The workers decided to form a union. Okay, not an union. Now SSLC 2011 A. The painter is a man of few words. An honorary secretary gets no salary for holding the post. An honorary. Rest of the candidates must produce his identity card. Each of the candidates is the answer. India won the match with a little bit luck. Okay, then 2012, these men are free from false. Few men are free from false, means there is practically no man who is free from fault. Okay, every man is supposed to commit one or two fault actually. Okay, so this hour has passed since he left us. Okay, so an hour. Okay, of course h is consonant, but hour, it begins with a vowel sound, that's why we are using n. Okay, rest of the students will be given a copy of the magazine. Each of the students will be given a copy of the magazine. Please give me a little the little money you have, okay. In SSLC 2013, we will come back within an hour. These men are free from false. Few men are free from false. Leap year falls in every fourth year. Okay, this learning is a dangerous thing. Okay, a little learning is a dangerous thing. 2014, I gave him a 1 rupee note. I gave him a 1 rupee note to the beggar. My father is much older than my mother. I buy a few books every month. Okay. Next one, I need a little the little money I have. Okay. Here I is repeated. Please give me a little time to finish the work. Okay. And Mr. Bell rang the bell of alarm and I woke up. Okay. A busy person has little time to waste. Only a few of the applicants were found suitable. Okay. Now SSLC 2000. We have left some of the questions actually. Now 2015 B. Then I will take you to the university. Okay. Okay, here a specific university is talked about. Ramen comes twice a month. Mr. Bell rang the bell of alarm and I woke up. A busy person has little time to waste. Only a few of the applicants were found suitable. My brother is an unsophisticated. I found a house without much difficulty. He has to feed the family with the little money he earns. Okay. Our principal is a man of few words. Now 2018, the rich are not always unkind. It's talking about the class, that's why the rich, the poor. Anyway, the principal gave the student much sound advice. Okay, MUCH, here sound means good. Okay, every school has a union of students. Okay, is there any coffee left in the pot? Now SSLC 2019. My brother had gone an hour ago. A busy man has little time to waste. The class started after the bell had rung. Each of the property was lost in the flood. Okay. Well, much of their property was lost in the flood. Property is uncountable. That's why much. They want the maths without much difficulty. Reading is a useful hobby. I gave him the few books I had, okay, or the books I had. Kalidas is the Shakespeare of India, okay. So these are the previous year's SSLC questions on determinants. We have already discussed, these questions. Okay, now you see D is definite article. D is used, you should remember that with mountain ranges we use D, with sea, with ocean we use D, and when there is only one thing in the universe, for example the sun, the earth, the moon, we use D. Okay, this is a general rule for the using definite article D. Anyway, in the next class we will discuss the additional important questions on determinants. Till then, bye. Thank you.